Today's recipe is for my potato lovers. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Korean potato side dish with this sticky garlicky soy sauce seasoning braised together with smashed clusters of potato. You have it alone, it's delicious, but you have it with warm Korean rice together. It's like carb on carb heaven. OMG. 오늘의 레시피, 찐덕찐덕하고 맛있는 감자 볶음 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영으로 함께 하겠습니다. Game over, game over. Speechless, so good. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The full ingredient list is available in the description box below, as well as the Korean product links that you could order online. To make our soy sauce seasoning sauce, we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of 진간장. 진간장 is stronger brew soy sauce for braising and stir frying. But if you can't get this, just use all-purpose Korean soy sauce. And half a tablespoon of oyster sauce. For vegan friends, instead of oyster sauce, use yeondu. If you can't get yeondu, add more soy sauce instead. And half tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Alternatively, for that sticky syrupy taste, you can use corn syrup or this brown malt syrup called 조청물엿, which is my favorite. And the product link will be in the description box below for those who cannot get to a Korean market. And some black pepper, about 1/8 teaspoon. Then I want you to mix this up so the sugar dissolves completely so that it looks like this. It already smells really delicious because of the garlic and the soy sauce. The only other thing to add is a 1/4 cup of cold water. And mix it all up again. And you can make this, 2-3 days in advance and just keep it in an airtight container and store it in the fridge if you need to. But we're going to use this right away. For our potato side dish recipe, we need about 450 grams of potatoes. I highly recommend using these small baby potatoes, and we're gonna leave the skin on because the skin has so much nutrition. If you can't get these small baby potatoes, you could use regular potatoes, but I want you to cut them into big chunks and make sure they're all about the same size. In a medium-sized pot, we're gonna add our potatoes. And to this, we're gonna add some cold water. That's about 6 cups of cold water, and I want you to fill with enough cold water so that there is 1 inch from the top of the potato. Then to this, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. Then we're gonna place our lid and we're gonna set our heat to high. When you cook your potatoes, it is important to start with cold water together. If you dump your potatoes in a pot of boiling water, your potatoes will cook but also fall apart. And we're gonna let this boil on high heat for 12 minutes with the lid on. So it's been 12 minutes. Let's take a look. So we just want to cook the potatoes to a point where you could take your chopstick, and if it goes in easily like that, then it's done. You definitely don't want to overcook your potatoes either. So we're going to turn the heat off completely and bring this over to the sink ASAP. Then I want you to quickly rinse with cold water. We just want to stop the potatoes from cooking any further. Just rinse it like this for about good 30 seconds with cold water. Shake it. Then I want you to place it on a plate like so and let our potatoes cool down for a good 15 to 20 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes and our potatoes are still warm to touch. So we're gonna place it down here and using a ramekin or maybe use a heavy mug bottom. And what I want you to do is place it on top and just gently smash it like that. Not all the way, but just to a point where it's flattened and it's opening up, okay? So do that with the rest. The reason why we had to cool this down before we mashed it is because when the potatoes are piping hot and then if you mash it then, this will just fall apart. But notice how this is still intact and our boiled potatoes are nice and solid. There we go. Now once you are done gently smashing our potatoes, we're gonna now break them up into clusters using our hands like so. So this way, our delicious soy sauce seasoning is gonna get absorbed into our cluster of perfectly boiled potatoes. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. And we need 1 scallion, green onion, finely minced like so. Set your heat to high, then place your non-stick frying pan and I want you to preheat it for about a good minute or 2. Now once the frying pan is preheated, we're gonna add a generous amount of oil, about 2 tablespoons of your favorite cooking oil. Then we're gonna add our potatoes. So you should immediately hear that sizzling sound once the potato hits the frying pan. If it doesn't, that means you did not preheat your frying pan long enough. So on high heat, we're just gonna brown our potatoes on both sides. Make sure to redistribute the oil of our potato, get some of that toasting action like that. And about less than 2 minutes later, I want you to have a check. Ooh, that looks perfect. So you just wanna brown it so that it looks like this. Nice and golden brown, like that. Then flip everything over to the other side. So once you flip everything over to the other side, I want you to add a little more oil, like that. We're just gonna brown it a little bit more for about another minute or so. And about a minute later, let's check. So once the other side, oh yeah, looks like that, nice and golden. Oh, that looks beautiful. Then what I want you to do is move everything to the side like that, create a space in the middle. Your heat is still at high, and what we're gonna do is add our butter, and this is optional, okay? If you wanna make it taste good, add a tablespoon of butter. Vegan friends use soy butter instead, and then here's our seasoning sauce. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh. So we're just gonna let this like sizzle away for like 15 to 20 seconds on high heat. All right, so it's been about less than 20 seconds. We're gonna turn the heat off completely. Then we're just gonna mix everything around like that. And notice how our seasoning sauce has thickened to this glorious like gravy consistency. Oh wow, this is gonna be so good. In your mouth, into your belly, and then to potato food heaven. And then the only thing to add is our scallions. We're gonna add it at the very end and just mix it all up. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good in your mouth. Look at that. Then you wanna quickly transfer this to a serving plate. Oh, potato heaven. And then the only thing to do is just add a little drizzle of sesame oil on top. Just a little bit like that. Then just a tiny sprinkle of sesame seeds. And I always say, less is more when it comes to sesame seeds. Like that, beautiful, and it's done. This smells amazing, amazing. Let's first taste our potato alone as is. Game over, game over. Speechless, so good. And of course, you have to have it with warm Korean rice. This is our banchan, our side dish after all. Meant to be eaten with warm Korean rice. Oh, look at that, it's like falling apart, which is the best. Carb on carb is luxury. So enjoy it. Bon appetit again. The potatoes are salty, garlicky and so delicious. And then the potatoes just like kind of dissipate and melt in your mouth. Oh my goodness, it's so precious, it's so good. And then you have it with warm Korean rice, so it kind of balances out the salty taste even more. Oh wow, this is so good. And of course, you have to have it with one small piece of kimchi together, like that. Wedge it in there. Bon appetit, everyone. Seriously, all you need is warm Korean rice, kimchi, and one good side dish, and you have yourself a perfect Korean meal that is satisfying and will take you to food heaven. And that's it. This is a huge bite. But I can do it, I can do it. With kimchi is the only way. That's just the, I can't even speak. Now, if you want to check out more Korean side dish banchan recipes, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on that playlist tab and select Korean side dishes banchan recipe playlist, and I will see you there. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on that thumbs up icon and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and perhaps even share with your friends and family. 여러분, 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.